Hello, hello. Happy Sunday, everyone. If you're tuning in for the very first time, my name is Kim Dent. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I've been a demonstrator for 22 years. I live in Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love teaching stampers and crafters how to make quick and easy and adorable greeting cards. If you found me on my YouTube channel, Stamping with Kim Dent, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I post a new video. Hello, everyone, and if you're joining me live tonight, please say hello so I know that you're watching. Hello, hello, everyone. Well, I am glad that I've got some stampers watching me tonight, so hold on. Hi, Jan. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Jill. Oh my goodness, Jill, you are just traveling all over the place this summer. Hi, Miss Sally. Thanks for watching tonight. All right, let me sync my laptop and I'm gonna share with you some sweet swap cards from my team meeting yesterday. Is everyone having a good weekend? Has anyone stamped this weekend? I have. Hello, oh, Sally. Hello, Shirley. From Columbia, Missouri. Let's see, Sally, I bet you're, oh no, let's see. Let's see if we've got who's watching from the farthest away. So far, I think Sally's in the lead. If Kathy tunes in though, she's from North Dakota. And hit the notification bell so from Minot. Hello, Peggy. Oh, thank you. Hi, Mary. All right, well, like I said before, yesterday I had a delightful team meeting. It was a special event yesterday that we got to watch a little production put on by Stampin' Up! Called Creativity Now, and it was a fun day of stamping. We stamped 6 projects, which I'm not going to share with you tonight because I want to share with you my swap cards, but stay tuned for a beautiful stamp set. I'll be sharing samples from, let's see, it's called Translucent Flowers, and I believe it'll be in the next catalog. And oh my goodness, you're gonna love it. Hi, Lynn. Hello, hello. Let's see, who else did I miss? All right. I'm gonna flip my camera around and I'm gonna share with you some sweet swap cards. And then we'll get started stamping. So hold on. Keep saying hello. I like to see where you're from. I think Sally Nussbaum from Columbia, Missouri is watching from the farthest away. So I think all my other girls, Shirley, you're in Peebly. Let's see if we get anybody farther than Columbia tonight. Oop. All right. If you're planning on placing an order this week, here's my website. This is where you can connect to my online store and order 24 hours, 7 days a week. If you're placing an order that is $149.99 or less, please use this host code. It helps me out a lot. But if your order is $150 or more, do not use this code because I want you to get the freebies, the Stampin' Rewards. Oh, I'm sorry, Shirley. I wish I could help you. I'm so not knowledgeable when it comes to IT and techie things. Does everybody else, is your sound okay? Or is it maybe on my end? I want to remind all of you that the bonus day promotion from Stampin' Up! Is still going on, and it's going on through the 31st. And what it is, the promotion is when you spend $50 before shipping and tax, you're going to be emailed a $5, what they call bonus day coupon. And you can use that anytime in the month of August. So watch your totals or your subtotals, I guess I should say, because I would hate for you to miss it for $1, or $2. And those $5 coupons add up. Who doesn't love a coupon? Just like when you shop at Kohl's. Oh, thank you. Shirley, Sally's helping you. She said, leave, go back out, leave and come back in, and that might fix it. Thank you, Sally. Good. Okay. All right. I'm going to show you this month. We had 8 girls in our swap for our team meeting, and the cards are stinking cute. We had the theme was masculine, so man cards or masculine cards, and so this first one is from the Beautiful Balloon stamp set, and this was made by my friend Patty Waller. And I believe this is Countryside Inn, which I never would have looked at. I love that. The background on that is just looks great with the balloons and the streamers. I love Granny Apple Green, and I believe this is Daffodil Delight, and of course Blueberry Bushel. But good job, Patty. And even on the inside, oh, Patty, I'm talking about you. Great job on this card. I said I would never have paired Countryside Inn with this, and I love it. I love it. I love it. This is from Jennifer Benner, and this is from the stamp set Brewed for You. And she stamped, I love this, the little mug on vellum. And she's got the little foamy top. It looks like she stamped that maybe in crumb cake with a little bit of Wink Stella. And another round for your birthday. So many of you, if you know me or my family, you know that my son owns a pub in St. Peters, Missouri. So when this stamp set, Brewed for You, came into our catalog from Stampin' Up, I was smiling from ear to ear. So this sweet card, look, made with the same stamp set. This is from Celine Gearling, and she stamped her mugs, it looks like in Blueberry Bushel. And then her beer looks like Daffodil Delight. She also used Countryside Inn for the background. And I love it because, I don't know if you can tell, but her card base is Night of Navy. And then she's got a layer of Night of Navy. So classy. And then her DSP, 2 different kinds of DSP on there. Another round for your birthday. Oh, ale, yes. And decorated on the inside. Hello, Brenda. Oh, Jill, you love it too. Oh, I get a lot of use out of it. This sweet card is from Kathy Jarvis, and this is, I love it. Watch this. This is called a matchbook fold. See how it pops in there like an old-fashioned matchbook? And that's with mainly the Zany Zoo DSP. And this, she just took the stylish shaped dies and cut out. We all had different, for our swaps, we all had little different critters in here. So adorable, and a great way to use up your DSP, because the whole thing is the base of it, except for this black base, it's made from DSP. So good job, Kathy. These two, oh, this is Miss Lynn. Oh, gorgeous. This is with Wild Wheat. And I asked yesterday at my team meeting, I was like, how many of you are crazy about Wild Wheat? It's one of the new colors. And Lynn said this is one of her favorites. So Wild Wheat, this is from the stamp set and suite called Gone Fishing. So if you have a fisherman in your family, oh, look at how darling this is. And the jute, she's got the, I don't know what kind of, I think I'm going to call that a salmon. She's got the jute, the fishing line going through the salmon, and then these sweet brass embellishments. Good job, Lynn. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then Vicky, my friend Vicky Bust, she did the same Gone Fishing, and she has a fancy fold. Can you all see this? So look at, and I think she did it like this is, she did a lot of cutting and scoring. I didn't realize that. I thought this piece right here was like an additional piece that she glued on, but I can tell now that I'm looking at it closely, she cut and scored that. Whew, a lot of work. So thank you, Vicky. I wonder what they call this fold. I have to ask her, but isn't that fun? Gorgeous, gorgeous. This card is from Brenda Marshall, and this one has so much work in it. This is one of our punches, which I can't even think of the name of it right here, but it's in the annual catalog. To a Great Guy comes from the stamp set, I believe, that has, there's a little bitty gnat flying around. It's making me crazy. To a Great Guy, it's from the Bear set. And then watch this. Ooh, this is gorgeous. Ta-da! Can you see that? This is with Grassy Grove there. I think the camera's picking it up. So much work went into this, the sponging. So good job, Brenda. And even on the backside, sending birthday wishes. So Grassy Grove, it's in the annual catalog. Hello, Miss Denise. Thanks for tuning in. And then the last card, this is my card. I fell in love with this little truck. You've heard me talk about the little Ford truck. It's this actual stamp set is called Trucking Along with the Coordinating Punch. And this is the first card I'm going to make for you tonight. So hold on just one second. Let me get these cards out of the way. I hope you like watching me show off swaps from my team members. I'm very proud of each of them. I love, love, love when we swap. It's a fun thing to do. It gives me ideas, and it's a great way for me to get a whole collection of cards without me doing all the work. So we do that every month at the monthly team meeting. All right. The card kit that we're going, oh, thanks, Sally. The card kit that we're using today is, we're going to use Blueberry Bushel, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. You need 2 pieces of basic white. This is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And we're going to use one for that outside layer as well as one for our inside. So 2 pieces of that. We're going to need a piece of Glorious Gingham DSP. This is 3 3/4 by 5. And I'm going to show you the DSP. Look at how pretty. There's, I believe that's Pretty Peacock, Berry Burst, Pecan Pie, Lemon Lime Twist, and Blueberry Bushel. And the flip side, oh, love this. Love this paper. I have used so much of it already, mainly with the Blueberry Bushel, but I'm going to show you a alternative card that I made tonight with this crazy lemon lime twist. That was a color that Stampin' Up! Brought back. And I didn't think I would use it, but when you see it with paired with other colors, so good. They know what they're doing. All right. I'm using a piece for the truck punch, 3 inches by 3 3/4. A little tiny piece. This is just to decorate. It's a scrap, but it's a 1/2 inch by 5 1/4. This is for the inside of the card. And then for the radiating stitch die, which that's an online offering from Stampin' Up. Love them. This piece is 3 3/4 by 5. And here's the die. You know how I love the dies, and layering dies are my favorite. So there's the one piece of the radiating stitch dies. So there is that. I think that's all I've got for you as far as the kit. There's the card. Now I do want to tell you, thank you, thanks Denise, thank you Mom. I do want to tell you, I love this stamp set. I said earlier, my son has, I don't know if it's a Ford truck or not. I'm calling it the little Ford truck. This is also an online stamp set. It's so versatile. So for Christmas, you can see wishing you a festive Christmas. I love it because it's got good words as well as so many different images. This is a Christmas tree. This is, there's a crate, the trees by the side of the road, presents. This is sending you sunny thoughts, and this is like a palm tree with a surfboard. Every day is a fresh start. These adorable tiny little sunflowers. This looks like little buckets of flowers and some clouds, farm fresh, sending you some thoughts, and I'm going to use special delivery. So I love, love, love this stamp set. It's great. I always have trouble with masculine cards, even though I have my husband and I've got a son-in-law and my own son, but I have trouble. It's easy for me to make flower cards, anybody else, but to come up with man cards. So that's why I really loved having the masculine swap it for our team, the theme for the swaps this past month. So this is online only. You can go to my store, kimdent.stampinup.net, and you'll see it there. The one thing that is cool about this is the bundle is there's a coordinating truck punch. Some of you I know have already gotten your hands on this. As soon as it became available, you ordered it. Right now, this punch is not available and it won't be available till October. But if you're looking to make Christmas cards out of this adorable little Ford truck, it's going to be available in October, so you'll still have time to get your hands on the truck punch in time to make your Christmas cards. Or you can always fussy cut. You know, this is not a hard image to cut out. So, all right, here we go. Let's see. I think I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to pull in. I cut two just in case I made a boo-boo on one of them. I'm going to bring in my Pierce mat and I'm going to slip it underneath my cardstock because it is a photopolymer stamp set. So the colors that we're using, colors of ink, we're going to use gray granite, balmy blue, blueberry bushel, and then of course we're going to throw in some memento. So the first stamp I'm going to use, I'm going to call this the little dirt road. I just offset this one just a little bit, like that. I can close this up. And I'm going to bring in balmy blue. And this is actually a two-step stamp. Whew, I got to get that stamp on there. Oh my goodness. Try to get it straight. Okay. I'm going to stamp 3 of these. 1. This one, let's see, down a little lower. And this one right in the middle. And then for the solid, the filler, I call it, we're going to stamp off. So we're going to ink it up in balmy blue, stamp off. And these, I was a little nervous about this. When I made my swaps, I was like, I don't know if this is going to be hard to line up. It wasn't hard at all. And that stamping up or stamping off made it so easy. And gave it just the right tone. Like that outline is a little bolder than the inside of the cloud. So we can hold that up. And then, let's see, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make my little punch, my little Ford truck. So set this to the side. This is 3 by 3 3/4, but like I said, you could use, doesn't have to be that exact size. A scrap would be fine. Right, ink up my truck. How many of you already have this little Ford truck? The Trucking Along stamp set. Okay. Oh, I'm going to bring back in blueberry bushel. And I had on my swaps, I did red trucks, but then I told my mom I made a blue one and it reminded me of Kyle's truck. So I'm going to make another blue one. So this is blueberry bushel. Let it sit, give it a little press. You have it, Lynn. Oh, good. All right. This is so cool about this. I went before I got my set. I was like, oh, they must be going in like on the samples that I was seeing, like with like a white highlighter, a white gel pen. But the stamp does that for you. Isn't that cool? All right. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to close up this for a second. And I'm going to bring in, I don't know if I use this color or not. I don't think I did. Let's see. This is dark basic black. I think I used granite on my swap cards, but I think this basic black will do. So this is I'm using a Stampin' Blend. These are our alcohol markers. I'm going to add a little black right there. And on my swap card, I colored in is that the hubcap? But I'm going to use a little embellishment on this. I just thought of that. You have it too, Sally? Let's see. Sandy said, I saw a card where they used the farm paper for the background with the truck. I'm going to have to get some of that. All right. I'm lining up my punch. And you can see, well, hold on. I got to punch before I talk. I don't want to mess it up. Okay. On the punch, I think you can see it. There are, this is for wheels right here. This piece right here is a windshield, or not the windshield, a window. And these are hubcaps. So you could, if you want to just use the, you could punch out and make the truck from just this punch if you wanted to, without the detail. So there that is. Let's see. I'm going to, oh, I know. I'm going to, I saw this idea yesterday. I'm going to take, oh my goodness. Forgot about my little presents. Yesterday during this little presentation that Stampin' Up! Put on for us, I saw someone do this, and I thought it was a good idea. I liked it better than what I did on my swap. On my swap, I just stamped the presents kind of onto this piece that I cut out with radiated and stitch dies. I think for this one, I'm going to try to stamp and cut out really quickly and then pop it up. So there's my presents. I'm going to bring in some blends. I'm going to color really quickly for you all. So just hang tight for a second. This is, that color is Tahitian Tide. This is dark Granny Apple Green. So I'm going to bring in a little bit of, this is dark Daffodil Delight. Almost done, girls. Okay. I'm going to bring in my paper snips, and I'm just going to cut this out really quick, going as close as I can to the present. Do you see when I cut, for those of you who say you don't like fussy cutting, I use, which I think I learned this from a demonstrator, I move the cardstock when I cut instead of moving the scissors. That was a tip shared to me a long time ago. Okay, ready to assemble. Oh no, I've got one more stamp, I realized. Forgot to stamp the special delivery. So now we're just going to pop up all of this. But before I put that on there, I'm going to bring back Blueberry Bushel. Ooh, that farm paper. That makes me want to get that farm paper. Or is it Gone Fishing? Is it Gone Fishing? Sandy? Ooh. I know which one you're talking about. All right. Oh. I brought in we're going to do the inside of the card. This happy birthday that I'm using is for from the Circle Sayings. I love it. I love this happy birthday. So there's that. We're going to bring in my Tombow glue. And just a little dab will do you, girls. Watch how thin little line I use. You don't want any of it gushing out, so it glues your inside of your card together. And because we're using the glue, it makes it easy to adjust it on there. Like if I had used my Stampin' Seal, I wouldn't be able to move it around to get it even. All right. Well, it was in the last celebration catalog. Oh, yes. I remember. All right, there's your inside. Then for your outside, I need to give it a better crease. We're going to use a layer, basic white. I've been doing this a lot lately. I've seen other stampers do it, and I just like the look of it, that little white border. Isn't that cute? Look at how sweet that is. Clean and simple. All right. Now I'm going to bring in, I used dimensionals on the piece that I cut out with the radiating stitch dies. Goes right in the center. And then we're going to pop up our truck and our presents. And then the last thing I'm going to do is, I decided this would be cute today. So these are our, we used them yesterday, the classic matte dots, I think. They come in, there's white, vanilla, gray, and black. And I thought the gray ones would look cute in the middle of the hubcap. I like it. Oh, thanks. What do you think, girls? I like number 1, but I think I love number 2. So there's our first card. All right, let me pack up some of this. The second card is I don't know if you call it a fancy fold card or, well, I'll show you. This is called a missing middle card. Oh, thanks, girls. This is called a missing middle card. And you cannot, it's obvious. It's missing the middle. So this card I used, a stamp set that I've been dying to break out. This is called Bird's Eye View. It is stinking cute for all my bird loving friends. This is adorable. I didn't even think about this. I love that they have little glasses. This little bird would look adorable with glasses on. So, and then there's books and a branch and leaves. There's a little baby bird. So I have never made one of these missing middle cards, if you can believe that. I did this one this afternoon, and then when I was waiting to go live, I broke out the Glorious Gingham because it was sitting here. Now this one is colored in with Balmy Blue Blends. This one is colored in with Lemon Lime Twist, and it's like bazinga. It's like it jumps out at you. This is a Stampin' Right marker. This is a blend. My favorite is I'm always going to say the blends, the alcohol markers, but it's still fun to color. So this is Glorious Gingham. You can see I use those little flower embellishments. There's that happy birthday from Circle Sayings. This one is, I use pulled out Very Best Occasions, which I use a lot. Just because there's all sorts of, I love word stamp sets. And so Very Best Occasions has 12 stamps in it that can be used for all different occasions. If you don't have this is a good one to have in your cabinet, in your stamp cabinet. I've never used this one. You make my life happier. So I thought this could go for a friend or my honey, but I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a missing middle card. So for this one, we're just going to use, this is Boho Blue, one of the new colors. The card base is 4 1/4 by 7 1/4, and you score it at 1 3/4. The inside is 4 inches by 5 1/4. You need a panel of Boho Blue, or I use Boho Blue. This is 1 3/4 by 4 1/4. And then I also use, that's that Countryside Inn DSP. There's a cute little bunnies, but I thought this went sweet with the sweet little bird. So 2 of these, Countryside Inn, 1 1/2 by 4. And then this is what I stamped on. One basic white, 1 3/4 by 3 1/4. And then the layer behind it is the connecting piece, the 2 by 3 1/2. All right, so there's that. This is so easy, and it's fun just to do different kinds of cards. So it was fun to try this one out, and I can see myself using it all the time because it was easy. And you know how I love easy cards. So I'm going to take my 4 1/4 by 7 1/4. I'm going to bring in my bone folder and give it a good crease. And then I'm going to put one of my pieces of Countryside Inn. In there to decorate it. And then I'm going to bring in this piece. This is the bottom layer, 1 3/4 by 4 1/4. And another one of the Countryside Inn pieces. And then I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to bring in the basic white, 1 3/4 by 3 1/4. We're going to stamp our sweet little birdie. And I'm going to stamp it in Memento because I'm going to color it in with my blends, my balmy blue blend. Say that 3 times. Balmy blue blends. Balmy blue blends. And I, as I was like making this, I thought, oh, what kind of little things could I put in here? And I thought about the monkey. The monkey would look cute in here. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to stamp another one because for the inside, I decorated the inside. So we got another little bird on the inside. And then close this up. And I'm going to bring in, this is Balmy Blue Light and Dark Blends. Let's see if I can get that on there. And then I'm also using a dark Daffodil Delight, and that's for that teeny tiny little beak. There's that. Look how teeny that is. So I'm gonna do the dark first. The little wing is a little light, but that's okay. Some on the belly. All right. And then I like to blend all the lines out. We watched a demonstration yesterday and it's a very talented demonstrator who's from Australia. And I noticed he did not blend all of his, like the dark lines out. Once again, I should have taken more art classes. But usually, like when I do this, I don't like seeing the lines, like the detail lines, I guess we'll call them. But now I'm thinking, I guess it's okay. This man is truly an artist. And so he left his outside, or his detail lines. But there's the outside. When you color with your blends, what do you do? Do you typically leave those lines so that they show, or do you blend it out? Curious minds want to know. Oh, this would be so cute with those little glasses on there. Those are sweet little, they're all sweet little birds, but this one is my favorite. All right. Done coloring. See, I told you it was a quick card. The last thing I'm going to do is, I think I decided on this one, I'm going to put a happy birthday. So I need to make sure my, scrubbed it so hard it came off the block. I'm going to use Misty Moonlight because that's, I think, the dark color in the DSP. And I'll show you how I did this. So I kind of positioned my layer, the inside layer. And I did this. I just eyeballed it basically, but I wanted to make sure that I got my words in like the correct area, that it kind of popped through the window. So we're gonna do, I just did it like that. You blend it out, but you leave a little, yeah. Oh, you're good, Sally. I admire people, like I try to leave a little white and then I always end up coloring it because I just am guessing at what I'm doing. There, look how sweet that is. Okay, I'm going to close up this and I'm going to show you how I did this. So you're just going to put adhesive on the top and the bottom of the missing middle, or the panel, the connecting piece. And I'm gonna, gonna position this where I want it, which is a little, I left a little bit, maybe 1/4 of an inch on the side. And then I'm gonna bring in this panel and I'm gonna line it up. So I'm not gonna stick it down right away. So I'm lining up, making sure it's even on the bottom and up at the top. And then I'm gonna press. Oh, thanks. And then I'm gonna put my inside piece. Isn't this fun? It's so cute. You leave them also. Oh, Jill, I should take a class from you. You are so good. You leave them. That's probably the correct thing to do. I'm just guessing. All right, the last thing I'm going to bring in is, these are the adhesive back solid gems. This is pecan pie. This is, I guess, boho blue, and there's also yellow, but I've used up, I think, all of my yellow ones on my daisy cards. So, oops, need to press that down. I'm going to bring in my take your pick tool. And we're going to do one little, and then 2 mediums up here, 2 medium size. There's also large ones. You could use whatever you want. I heard you say, Brenda, that you just got that bird set. So I'm glad. I hope this inspires you. All right. You let me know, girls. Which one's your favorite? Little bird or that sweet little trucking along stamp set? Let me know in the comments. Oh, thank you. Thanks. All right. I'm going to flip it around. Look at all my little... It's a crazy mess over here, girls. Let me flip it around. Thank you. All right. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. Don't forget, we're going into the last week of bonus days. So if you're thinking about stocking up on supplies, whether it's adhesive or basic cardstock, treating yourself to a stamp set or 2, make sure your subtotal comes to $50, and then make sure we have the correct, your correct email address on file. The one that you have on file with me is the email that Stampin' Up! Will use to mail you the coupon, and then you can redeem it in August. So thank you. Thanks, everyone. Oh, you're very sweet. All right. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Keep stamping, and God's blessings, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.